Well, it's day 9, and it appears that my no hoarding rule set has finally caught up with me. We'll get into that, but first we have some guns to fix up. So we're going to start with the Alien Blaster Pistol. This gun always winds up stored in a box somewhere and never gets used because you can't get more ammunition for it. So I am going to just go ahead and burn right through it. And I do believe the only thing I can do with Science 2 is put on a slightly better grip. In the short barrel,
Life in the commonwealth is exciting.
yeah,
I get to
don't
explore more of it.
don't even really need that. We're not going to use fusion cells in it, and I don't really want a scope on it. It's a pistol, so that's the sum total of what we're going to be doing with the Alien Blaster. At least it doesn't weigh much itself. That ammunition weighs 16.8 pounds, but the gun itself doesn't weigh much. So this is basically all I'm going to be using unless I need to snipe something, until it's out, and then I'll sell it. But more importantly, Righteous Authority. So let's go ahead and use about 1,000,000 components to boost the damage. Long barrel. We want the thing to weigh less, so we're going to go with the short barrel. The full stock, we are definitely going back to a pistol. We want this thing to weigh as little as possible, and this is a VATS gun. We definitely want it to weigh, the less it weighs, the more shots I'll get in VATS. So, yeah, let's make it a little pistol. Absolutely. Sights, let's put some basic sights on it. Like a reflex. How are we doing for weight? 0.2 for a reflex sight? I'm just looking through. I doubt we're gonna, yeah, we're not gonna put a scope on it. So, certainly, for 0.2 we could put a reflex sight on it. And what about a muzzle? Superior recoil, reduced range. Well, I'm not gonna be using it at range. What does that do? Okay, it's just superior recoil. Not a substantial drop in range. Beam splitter. Critical shots do double damage in the... Oh no, I'm looking at the legendary effect here. No, we want it to be more accurate. That's a shotgun there. Range accuracy and recoil. Superior recoil. Okay, so we want a beam focuser. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that, and I'm sure it'll be easy enough to find 2 units of adhesive. That looks pretty wicked. That's a pretty cool looking pistol. So those are our guns. Let's move on. Oh wait, it's not a chemistry set that I'm looking for. Cooking set is where I make adhesive. And there we go. So wait, with all those modifications, I am up to 183 out of 240 pounds, and that is a serious problem. What I plan on doing, well, I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff. And the first thing I'm going to get rid of is that legendary revolver. And that's not because it's bad. It's actually pretty good for this point in the game. But it just doesn't make the cut. You know, something doesn't have to be bad to get pulled. So here we are. I'm going to get rid of my 10mm pistol. I do intend on using them again in the future, but they're easy to come by, so I don't think I'll have any trouble getting a new one, and I'm not going to need it anytime soon because I got a whole bunch of alien blaster rounds to burn through and a whole bunch of microfusion rounds to burn through before I touch it, or that legendary 45 again. And lastly, for exactly the same reasons, I am going to get rid of my assault rifle. I figure by the time I'm in a position to... Where'd you go, Alan? By the time I'm in a position to use them anyway, I'll be at gun nut 3, and I'll want to upgrade them anyway. So that's the plan. Back at Vault 81, we if nothing else, we have a little girl to ask for a reward from for rescuing a cat.
Good
There's
work on
also
the
a
cat
shop here,
retrieval.
so we'll sell our
Thought for
guns while
sure
we're here.
Ashes was a goner. Yeah?
Here's hoping the cat did find its way back. I mean, we really just said go back, and cats are, of course, well known for their ability
Scallinger
to
was a
follow
big
directions,
I
right?
heard he'll pick cat.
While we're here, though, there's a store. Let's offload these guns.
Hey, looking for something? I have more stuff than I know what to do with.
Actually, I think the reward is probably right down here.
Hey, pal.
Ashes!
Outsiders.
You found him! Thanks, ma'am! I was so worried about him.
Well, yeah, it really was no big deal.
It was no big deal.
You're still my hero.
Well,
Mom
of
says I
course.
can give you this. Ashes! Bad kitty.
Fusion core. Oh,
I was so
well,
worried
Anything
about
I
we
can
can
get
sell
for
it.
today?
And I bet Mom's gonna make me give you a bath.
Let's see what you've got. Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
I know, I don't like it either. But I'm just happy you're back.
So I've sold the guns, and I
We
sold
keep them all safe.
some jet that I had on me, and I sold some excess Rad-X and Radaway, and I've managed to drop my weight down to 160. Well, I was kind of hoping for more than that, but it is what it is. Also found this. It was light enough that I took it now rather than buying ammunition for the difference in cost. Let me see. Does this have deep pocketed? It does not. So we'll go ahead and put that on afterwards. But for now, we're gonna stick with what we have, and we'll use that when we leave. But for now, there seems to be a lot of commotion down here. Let's see.
You have to do something, Jacob.
Why do
I'm
I
running
guess
the
that
test
I
as
have to
fast
do
as
something?
I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth,
I
please.
have a guess.
I think I
Let's
found
say
something that
it's
might
mole
help
rat
Austin.
disease.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
Want me
You
to
mean
solve
your
this, Doctor?
chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius.
I'm sure
There
the
might
drug
be a
addict
cure
is
for
giving you
whatever
accurate
Austin got
intel.
from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I mean, would you want to send some vault security with me?
I'll do it for Austin.
You have a good heart. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Without that cure, Austin will certainly die.
Probably shouldn't say that right next to his mother, but
That was personality, Johnny.
Ellen, get down here.
Hey, I'm here.
Wait there.
Okay.
So, a lot of you will know why I told her to stay put, but first, some conversation.
Bobby.
Sanctuary has,
No?
I guess.
No? I guess we're just going on in then. So, mole rat disease. Mole rat disease is negative 15 health points, and it never goes away without the cure. And that's well, that in and of itself is not the most terrible thing. 15 health points, especially by the time you get into the late game, it's not much at all. But the real issue with mole rat disease is that it gives you the indicator of disease, and that never goes away. Now, normally you can use that indicator to tell if you have, lethargy or any of the other diseases. But as long as you have mole rat disease, you'll never actually be able to tell. So you really, really don't want it. I'd say the fact that the indicator never goes away is much worse than the actual minus 15 health points. And how you get it is if you get bit, even once, you've got it. Beyond that, it's not just you. If any of your companions, including robotic ones such as Codsworth, get bit, that's that. You've got it. I have no idea why a robotic companion getting bit would cause you to have mole rat's disease, but it is what it is. I guess the game assumes that you're getting jiggy with all of your companions. I'm not sure what exactly it is you would do with someone who has a claw, a buzzsaw, and a flamethrower for their appendages, but I'm sure there's someone out there who gets their rocks off to that sort of stuff, and they're listening to me and they're like, "What? He's never had a buzzfire? Wow!" Part of me that's thinking, well, maybe I should put Rule 34, buzzfire, into my computer, and another part of me that's thinking, I can probably live just fine, never knowing. Oh, you are not missing this, are you?
Continued resistance.
Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Oh, jeez, come on! Well, at least I'm getting rid of some weight. Let's pop a Nuka Cherry. Naturally, there's another. Okay, let's do this properly. Where is it? There it is. See, despite the numbers on the blaster pistol, although a lot of that wasn't really the blaster pistol doing terrible, that was much more me just missing the thing. Now this area is known for being fairly tough to beat without getting mole rat disease. Matter of fact, most people, when they talk about this, they talk about it as if it's basically a certainty that you're going to get the disease. And in reality, it's actually fairly easy to go about not getting it. There's really only one mole rat in this entire place that's going to get you. And it's about the most cleverly hidden place I've seen. It's coming up in a little bit, but of course, now that I've said that, invariably
Nice.
I'll miss one and I'll wind up getting bit in the back while I'm in my Pip-Boy or something. But failing that, how am I doing for water actually? But it's not just yet. You know, every time I see one of these, I see steel, but it's just too heavy. I can't be taking that with me. Please tell me you're gonna hit this. Thank you. You know what? Rather than... Oh, are there any mole rats down here? Again, it only takes one bite. Of course, they like to prompt them, so I was wondering, would turning on this computer cause it to pop? But nope. Lush. Wow, what a password. Dectron. Personality mode. Let's go with law enforcement. Try our chances with that. And you get moving.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Go let you stir things up for me. Okay, so the plan here, you, hopefully if you get bit, it doesn't count as me getting mole rat disease. But I am going to use you as my decoy. Because this is the room I was talking about before. Now, when you make it halfway up this staircase, every mole rat within 16,000 miles is going to spontaneously spawn. And let's see, which way am I running around? So I'm going to be running around this staircase. I'm going to try to make my way that way. Bring them back to the Protectron. But this one doesn't spawn until right now. Whew, okay. I may be hidden, but we're not done here.
Normal law and order has been restored. Target identified.
You can hear me back checking over and over. I am sure that's not all of them. Puff out.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin.
I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
As you can see, they've been, well, at least they were intending on spying on this place. They've long since left. I'm going to do another, you know what? I'm going to go get me some components. Because you're not going to be following me any further, are you? Oh, well, that was definitely worth it. Let's do another quick check. Just adrenaline. Which is very apt, because that's exactly what I'm feeling right now. That was actually harder than I remembered it being. But, pulled it off, I guess. It was always going to be riflemen. I don't think I'm pulling any more loot out of this. Well, other than that, I suppose. Let's move forward. And I really shouldn't be crouching. Move slower while crouching.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you.
Although, maybe I should have been crouching.
Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself. And you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Halt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Aaron why your
You know what?
needs are
I'm
more
gonna see if I can trigger any more of them.
Just never mind.
Idiot. You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation. This is for the good of the vault. Pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good.
Doing better than me.
Infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it.
Uh-oh.
Gets us secure.
Hidden? Hidden's good. Whew. There was some mole rat meat over here, wasn't there? Light bulbs. So I'm not gonna go through the terminals, but basically what's been happening here is this vault has been doing, or originally, I mean obviously it's long since abandoned, they were doing pathogen testing. They're doing pathogen testing on this vault and observing how the people of this vault were reacting to it. You know, I bet I walked right past them. No, I got it. But obviously they've long since abandoned the vault. Alright. teases me with that that hidden password. What was the password for? I honestly don't recall. Ooh, hello. How am I doing for weight? 211 out of 240. You know, I probably didn't have to drop the weight that I did. Yeah, still no mole rat disease, but we're not quite done. We still have the level boss, so to speak. It's nothing too substantial, but there you are. Saw one more in there. Did I do it? Did I pull it off? I think... I don't want to get my hopes up yet. Yeah, that hidden's still moving. You wouldn't think it, but mole rat remains are actually pretty valuable. Oh, I don't know what I saw just moving there, but man, it... Whew. You'd think there'd be something special on that one. No, but there's some 38 rounds. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, stealth boy. Oh, that would have been handy a long time ago. What was this terminal about? I'm not going to spend any time on it because I don't recall specifically. It's more background to the same story. In particular on someone we are about to meet. And by someone... Yeah, lab tech. Well, we'll take the coats, but as much as that stuff's actually really valuable, let's be a little bit more respectful. Hello.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Voltec security?
Another stranger.
I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
I mean, at this point, we have no reason to think that she's anything more than we find at that robot farm.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened.
Although I guess I probably shouldn't be assuming that.
I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts.
Oh, well
Then
done.
A single broad spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you with the broad spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
I have no more use for you. I mean, she's a robot doctor. I mean, we have plenty of uses for her.
You only have one dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
You're just giving me the cure?
My primary responsibility is to obey the orders of specified Vault personnel, even if those orders violate my ethical matrix. But since you have graciously discharged me of this duty, I can give you the cure without directly disobeying my previous order. And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this is just a happy coincidence, no? Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Well, sure. Why not?
Yes.
So what we do learn if we read this terminal over here, it's actually her diary, and very quickly it says, please don't be reading her diary. Actually, I think it's at the end, after you've read the whole diary. One of the scientists pipes in and says, yeah, you probably shouldn't be reading her diary. But you learn that she is maybe not so far as sentient, but she's not a typical robot. That's the message they're trying to send.
We must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
Oh. Ellen just teleported in.
Yes?
No, I'm gonna grab Ellen
Hey.
here.
Yeah?
Come on.
Okay. What do you need?
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
So there's supposed to be like an ethical quandary
I wonder
here.
how the Ebola, hepatitis, and influenza have mutated over the years.
I think this entire time they've had this exit over here, but they've had a door here that they've never been able to get opened. And I bet you for like a couple hundred years, well, I bet you people were questioning it all the time. But
Calvin told me I want out so I can slack off. Maybe he's right. This work is just killing me.
you think sooner or later, though, they would have gotten the tools necessary to pull that open.
She may have some work for you if you're
But let's
interested.
have one last check. How are we doing? We're just hungry.
Whoever cleaned
Well-
this place, I am so hiring them.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Good work on the cat retrieval. I thought for sure Ashes was a goner.
Yeah, that's our biggest concern right now.
What is it?
Oh, again, don't need the gun out.
The cure. Hey, where are you going?
No, I'm right here.
Austin needs that cure.
I'm right here.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
So have you decided to turn over the cure?
Yes.
Here. Take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
It shouldn't be long.
Hey, can we talk for a bit?
In a moment.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in the
God.
clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, ma'am.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever
Can I
happens here.
daydream too?
I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
Neither
She's
will
not
I.
the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall. On the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go see Gran? How about something to eat? I'm starving.
Okay, can we deal with Ellen now? Okay, let's deal with Ellen.
Sure. I'm all ears.
Thanks. It's really important. First and foremost, thanks for helping me map the place. I don't really trust people, but you're alright. But listen, something came to my attention. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I met some mercenaries, and they stole my maps. I've known the location of them for some time. I just hope to find them both in one piece. They're probably still inside Quincy. I passed on here when I first came to the Commonwealth, and those mercenaries got the drop.
Yeah, that's great, but I'm literally dying while you're talking, so we're gonna put this down.
I had to run away, and I like your help to recover them. Can you help me out?
Sure, but next time, can you pick a way better time?
Of course I'll help. Count me in.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. We need to start the investigation there. Since I don't really feel like doing him all up over again, I'd like you to help me. But once you're ready, of course. No pressure.
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Great. Let's head to Quincy then. And thanks. I appreciate it.
Which is my way of saying that sooner or later I'll get to this, but probably not right now. So, if you recall, the rules of my run say I'm not allowed to leave our room. I'm allowed to do management like this, so I can pick that back up. But first, let's see, is it worth anything? It's worth enough. So let's figure out what we can toss to pick that up, because I don't want to trudge the rest of the way at no speed at all.
Come on, let me carry some things.
After this, you'd
It
think
wouldn't
Bobby
hurt you
DeLuca
now,
would have
would it?
reached out for help by now. That boy's useless.
Okay, so wow, okay, so three things happened at once there, and I suppose now sell that. That's supposed to be
Madame. A moment, please. I
You-
have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me.
You are very
My
welcome,
entire
Curry.
life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
Go right on ahead.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
Come along, then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
So
Hey
we're
there.
grabbing Ellen back.
Oh, you're back.
Yep.
So, are you ready to continue?
All right, let's go.
Great, let's go then.
Okay, now with that completed, we'll see who's going to run up and talk to me again the second that I try to get into it. But that's supposed to be a big old ethical quandary. Well, not a particularly tough ethical quandary, but with only one dose of the mole rat cure, you can either give it to yourself or you can give it to the boy. And of course, everyone hates you if you keep it for yourself. Everyone loves you, you give it to the boy. But of course, where's my store? Okay, no store. But since I was able to get through that without getting bit, the ethical quandary kind of goes out the window.
You got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
This will be a rare
News
treat
store?
for the kids. Hi.
Oh, good to see that little boy up and about again. Heard you really made an impression on the vault, too. So what can I get for our new hero?
Caps. Okay, she only buys food.
Heard we got a pretty big mess to look into now.
with that new vault wing?
So what I do get out of this deal is my own room. Is it this one?
Just the person I wanted to see. I
Oh.
wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
You a store? I didn't. Yeah, it was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do.
You'll hear no arguments from me. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81.
Well, clearly you weren't able to take care of it
I'm sure
yourself.
you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going.
I heard that kid who got bit? He's gonna be all right.
Is this my room? Oh, nope. You're the store,
Aaron
aren't you?
told me how you saved Austin's life. I guess you're not bad for an outsider.
I know we're not actually in the store, but can I sell you stuff?
Ugh, what I wouldn't give for just one evening of solitude.
Sorry.
Hey there.
I don't understand why Holt insists on being useless. He could run that depot blindfolded.
You're not gonna buy stuff off me either, are you? One of these rooms is actually my room here. Yeah, it's probably that one. Anyway, there's not much benefit to spending the night here. I was just kind of hoping to sell stuff here. At some point, I'll have to come back to talk to the students, but I do not believe that day will be today. There is one thing I do need to do before I leave, though.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
But you did, and now you look completely refreshed. Just remember, a couple months and you come back and see me again. Now, off with you. Get some rest.
No promises there, but I'll
Nothing
try.
like one day after another and a well-slept night in between them.
Lots
You
of
should
buzz
stop
going
by
around
and see
on how you saved
Horatio while you're
Austin's
here.
life.
Can't
You should
imagine
treat
you come
yourself
across
and
many
let
barbers
me
in the
take a look at
Commonwealth.
that hair.
All right.
All right. Let's see what the Commonwealth has to work with. Just have a seat. If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Well, wouldn't be a trip to Vault 80, whatever this is, without a proper haircut. Complete with a ponytail that is far too long and probably defies physics and all sorts of interesting... Oh, man. That is fantastic and terrible at the same time.
To see how excited the kids will be.
So, yeah, can you fix this? Where'd you go? No, he's gone. So it looks like we are walking around with this for a while. Oh, come on, you. I wouldn't think that a scavenger would show us red.
That's cute.
You just shot me instead of the scavenger, didn't you?
Clear. What was that? I'm sure they won't complain.
Now put that away, please. Oh man. I feel guilty about taking a shot like that, but you know, they show us red and red means shoot. Looks like we're gonna have to drop something else. Okay, there's another scavenger around here.
Dead.
And I was hoping not to engage them, but you know, he decided to announce himself. Alright, hopefully there isn't anything else that tries to shoot at us on our way back to Diamond City, although what I am... Where am I facing? West. West. East. I'm trying to go east. that ponytail is ridiculous. We won't keep it long. I just thought it would be fun to get a haircut while we were in the vault of fabulous haircuts. Wow, that was a lot of junk. Oh my god, it's even got a lion stuffed at the end.
Shopping at night? Diamond
Dad
City
says not to talk to strangers.
Always open. We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition.
I'll take a look. Sure.
The highest quality available.
You should get inside the city.
Well, we're definitely not getting anything else done tonight, not with this sort of weather, so we're going to be packing it in momentarily. What I would like to do, because I have sold that resistance. I can't see a thing. I'm just looking at my compass and hoping I'm going the right direction. Oh well, that was an abrupt end to weather. Anyway, so I sold that piece of armor that I got the replacement for. So there's no armor workbench here. Well, that was a bit of an oversight. So I guess I'm short one piece of armor for the time being. So I suppose we're putting that together next episodes. But in the meantime, there is one last thing I have to do. Let's see what we can do about fixing this. Well, that's not half bad, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll keep this, at least for the time being. You know, I probably could have done a better job of that. But that can wait for the morning. So, I will see you all next time, which will be day 10. Well, until then.